Hey everyone, hi all you lovelies, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Today I just wanted to give you a quick update on my GLP-1 journey and my first full month in maintenance mode. And it's been a great month. So this is month 7 for me. A quick recap is that I started my GLP-1 journey on Zepbound back in May. It's now December, so we're in full month 7, and I have been staying with the 2.5 milligrams as my maintenance dose. I am still on the pre-filled pens right now, so I can't really customize the dose anyways, but I have had to the past couple weeks, I have had to space out my dose a little bit. So it's been a little bit more like a week and a half in between dosing, which has worked just fine, only because I had an issue with my insurance when I switched from the 5 milligrams to the 2.5 milligrams and the timing there. They didn't like the timing. It's a whole thing, but basically it's essentially been the 2.5 milligram dose, a week to a week and a half spaced out. My weight, my starting weight at this journey was at 187. I went down to about 157 pounds, so I've lost 30 pounds in total. And then during this last maintenance month phase, I have stayed very consistently around that weight. Between 157 and 160, depending on the day. It's fluctuated a pound or two either way, but I'm very happy with where I'm at. I feel very balanced. I feel like throughout the journey, I've learned a little bit more about how to keep my hunger and appetite at bay, in part due to the medication, but also just eating a little bit more healthy along the way has helped me not have those raging fast food cravings and other things. But I feel really well in balance as far as the medication continuing to help my appetite control, my weight being exactly where I want it, feeling healthy and energized in my body. Zero, and I mean zero side effects. I've shared some side effects along the way in my journey, especially going up to the 5 milligram dose. I've had issues with bladder symptoms, including full-blown UTIs. And I'm happy to report that, again, ever since I've been at this 2.5 milligram dose in the beginning and now, I have had 0 UTIs and also 0 bladder symptoms. I have none of that. And so for me, I know everyone has their own theory about things, but for me and my body, it was definitely due to the GLP-1, due to Zepbound, that I was having bladder issues. It could have been secondary to things like hydration and otherwise, but for me, I have parsed that out as much as I can, and I've come to the conclusion that it was the medication. There is anecdotal evidence out there that this happens to other people, not just me. If you want, you can look into my specific video on bladder issues, which I will link down below as well, if this is something that you're ever suffering with also, because there's not a whole lot of research or a whole lot of people talking about that piece. I will also revisit the whole sexual appetite thing and not feeling as like the desire in that area, because I feel like the GLP-1s can kind of shut down those urges in other places. I've talked about that before. That has come back some, but it still is not the level that I've had before I started the medication. So that's, if you're also experiencing some of that, that's something that you can discuss with your doctor or your partner as far as like what will work for you, your partner, your life. And right now I'm not pursuing anything else for that, but I could see looking into it in the future, because it just hasn't quite returned to the pre-medication level, although it's much more manageable than it was at the 5 milligram dose. That dose, I felt like a lot of stuff was just kind of shut off and dulled. And while it helped at that point in time, for that weight loss and my goal I was looking for. I still don't regret going up to the 5 milligram. It did help to accelerate things along my journey. I'm glad I'm back down to the 2.5 for me. So that's where I'm at right now. I will pop in and kind of give you some periodic updates on how I'm doing. And I keep saying this in my videos, that when I get into my exercise routine and kind of start tracking my protein a little better, I'm gonna have gains in that area, I'm sure, but I feel great. I have no regrets. I have no lingering symptoms really in any area except, like I said, a little bit of the decreased sex drive. But as far as feeling energized, in balance, no lethargy, no setbacks, I feel like I've arrived like right where you're supposed to be in the maintenance phase. Will I at any point in time decide to come completely off the medication? Maybe, but right now I have settled in on continuing this dose, maybe spacing out a little bit more if my weight complies and my other health goals comply. I might do that, but for right now, I'm super content with where I'm at. So thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed, who has commented, who has said, your videos are helpful, and I was afraid to start on Zepbound, or I was afraid to inject on a GLP-1, and I didn't know what it was about. And you helped me, and I felt more comfortable. I can't tell you how much that means to me. Like, I feel privileged for anyone to take that away from my videos. I know I'm one person covering a topic that I know many people do, but I hope that some of my own spin on things and take on things has helped you. And I know all of you in the community have helped me as well. I have felt supported and like I could share things, and I have a genuine connection with many of you. So thank you and the best of luck to you. Please reach out at any time. And again, feel free to subscribe. It supports my channel. I am sending so much love to you on your own health journeys. No matter what you pick a GLP-1 or you don't, you choose other methods for your own health, energy, and self-care. I applaud you. Thanks again. I'll see you in another video soon. Bye.